Hey there. So today I want to talk about a very serious matter, and that's fire safety. With the recent events that unfolded in Oakland, California, where tragically 30 plus people lost their lives at a nightclub, dancing, listening to some music, it made me think that don't, you and I don't think about what to do when a fire occurs. And so, practicing medicine, I see people come into the hospital all the time with horrific burn injuries, and I'm telling you, it's a very gut wrenching experience to see it, and obviously a very painful process to go through it. So, first thing starts with you, and you want to safeguard and fireproof your home. Work in smoke detectors. Make sure to change your battery. Make sure you have one in each room. Number two, you want to make sure you have a working fire extinguisher, ideally in your kitchen because that's where you cook. Number three, when you burn your candles, that beautiful scent, you want to make sure you keep that away from flammable items and flammable fabric. Keep away matches and lighters away and out of reach from your children. Next, you want to educate your children. You want to make sure that they understand the ramifications of fire and the dangers of fire. I remember being a kid and hanging out in the kitchen, playing around all the time as my mother would cook meals and dinner. My favorite chicken and dumplings for me and my brothers. And I remember she would take my hand and she would put over the fire. She said, "You feel that flame? You feel that burn? This is what happens when you play around with fire. Make sure you stay away because we look at the blue and the sort of fluorescence of the fire. You're really attracted to that. And as a kid, I was enamored by it. So make sure you talk fire safety with your children and make sure they understand they don't want to be exposed to this as it's happening because all fires are what? They are all are unplanned. So you want to make sure you take precautionary steps. And then if a fire was to happen, make sure you have an exit strategy. Make sure you know where the doors are and the windows and how to sort of get out of a place if a fire was to happen and call 911. If the fire is blazing and there's a lot of smoke, because where there's smoke, there's fire and vice versa, you want to make sure you practice stop, drop, and roll. And the reason why we do that is because smoke rises to the top and those carbon products are toxic to our breathing system. It suffocates us. So you want to get low and make sure you crawl. If you could wet your clothing or wet a blanket, all that moisture will help to prevent the flame from penetrating and causing physical harm. You want to get out of the fire's way, obviously. Most often, again, all fires are unplanned. And so you want to practice these safety measures and these safety tips and keep them in the forefront of our mind, especially during the winter months where fires are more common.